So yeah, I never got recognized for nothing, right? Um, or I'll say the people who were supposed to recognize me never recognized me for nothing. And that's often the case with me. The people who supposed to recognize me, my hard work, my good suggestions, my good ideas, my obviously better ideas and suggestions, I never get recognized. And then it's always like when, anyway, I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, I was never recognized. 48 people is really 60 to 72, but let's say 48 people was recognized. And I never was recognized. I never, nothing, nothing. I never got nothing. But when the best company is looking for people from different floors, one of the people who was never recognized for nothing is now asked to come to consider us. We want you to consider us. We want you to consider switching to our floor because we like what we see, the numbers that the stuff that that you're doing, we like that stuff. I don't know why you never got recognized. I don't know why you never got called. I don't know why you never was used for an example. I don't know why you never did none of that stuff. But we want to reward you now. We want to move you up. I was all good and all great, right? I was feeling good. Yo, I'm finally, man, my work is finally being recognized. My work is finally being recognized. Thank you, God. Then what happens? Y'all remember I said I came down here and I caught that charge? I got the job after I caught that charge. I worked there a year. They never said nothing about the charge. I never got rewarded. I never got uh, called. I never got uh, awards. I never got nothing, right? But when I got recognized, when I finally got recognized, and this is teleperformance. I know this is how I know the devil is in teleperformance. There's an evil in teleperformance because I was fine there as long as I was not being recognized, as long as I, whatever. But when I started getting into God, because I wasn't in God, when I caught that charge and did all that stuff and all that stuff. But when I started getting in God, right, and I started to uh, talk about God on the floor, and I started to sing gospel music instead of them cursing raps and stuff. When I started to get back in God, my little things start to happen, and then my supervisor gets fired for calling a gay man a man, and all types of crazy stuff, right? That joint really messed with me because it's like I'm like, how do you fire the woman for telling a man that she's not about to sit here and argue with him because he's a man? Anyway, she gets fired. She was working with me. She was like teaching me what to do and everything. After she got fired, nothing, like, I ain't get no help. I ain't get no questions answered, nothing. I'm like, yo, are you serious? So I'm sitting here and I'm like, yo, are you serious or whatever? And I'm just watching the months go by. I'm asking questions. I'm asking about my calls. I'm asking about my QA. I'm asking about my percentages. I'm asking about all this stuff. Never get no answer, never get nothing. When I finally get a raise to people who was probably going to help me, I get kicked out. Oh, you got this charge on your record. You can't be here with this charge. sorry, we're going to have to let you go. If I can't be here with this charge, how did you hire me, dog? If I couldn't be here with this charge, how did you hire me? It was the same charge from a year ago before I started. It wasn't nothing added onto the charge, nothing. So if I couldn't be there with the charge, how did I get hired and work here a day and then almost get a raise before the charge was a problem? But I hated working at Teleperformance. Hold on, y'all.